treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bruins will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in a priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Snagged out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Gives it on the option. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Well, you can tell this defense is locked in early in this one. On the first drive of the game on 3rd down, they're expecting pass. They had multiple players in the back end defensively with their eyes on the quarterback, able to jump the route, pick it off, take it back for a touchdown, and they've already seized a ton of momentum.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's got an open man. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Running back searching for a hole.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball up.
It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to...
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the outside. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Bounced off his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra.
Wow. Can I see that replay?
A play by this defense to get the football. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Couldn't find it, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Wow.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Power football.
In your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Make that hit, Lloyd. Very good, Lloyd.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the
I gotta go and find my favorite plays on the defense.
First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun to give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Going deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Tackle, boy. I don't like Tavares out there, though.
Off the sack at the 20. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there on it.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Defense.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They booted away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you.
Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39 9-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They'll go back to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback now breaking the field. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Here's a heat. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Willis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Reinbold. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Across the 25.
My goodness, this joke is fast. My goodness.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Oh, big man.
That pass
Sorry.
is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Makes the grab. It's Willis.
Oh,
They'll keep this drive
that's
moving
bad,
by
man.
picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the... Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This
Breaks into the open. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. The give on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They're working that left side. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Melton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. Lots of running room. The 30. The 20. Slipper.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They send the tight end in motion. Rush is on him. A little release to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Got his man on the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're going back to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the catch. He's really close to that first. But they stop him just a bit short. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. They're trailing by just 4 to Arizona. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Looking down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today. And no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense.
There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Slings it downfield. Working on the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
Wow, this offense. This running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that, Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving on the year for him.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Keeps looking downfield. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. Turning it on! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from